just saw a picture of Blackpink, Lisa from Blackpink, and if you guys don't know what that is, that's like a K-pop. It's she's like a K-pop girl. And she's so pretty, but yeah, no, I don't like my bangs. I don't like the please. No, I'm sick of this. It's just boring. This is boring. I feel like I look like someone's grandma, right? Another thing I feel like we need to get rid of this year is, like, for sure the middle part. The middle part has had its moment. It's ran its course. It needs to be gone for the sake of our hairlines, because like in 20-30 years, if we're still middle parting our hair down, look, my middle part is just, I was gonna show you a picture because it had my middle part in there, but y'all remember those little headbands that were like sparkly and they would like burn your ears? Okay. Every time at my house in Roswell and here, the TV by default goes to my archive photos. I don't know how it like linked onto here, but it did somehow, and it shows all of my middle school pictures that I ever took. Most of them are selfies, so jump scare. Bro, I had this pink wall and then I painted it gold. And I'm not even joking, like the gold wall was like, I bought the cans of paint. It was like this gold. Like that. This gold. And I spent all my money on it because it was like $50, like a can of gold, a gallon of gold paint. And it was like the most beautiful wall I've ever done. And I don't think I really have any pictures of it, but it was like so pretty. And then like 2 weeks later, we sold that house. I was like, I spent like $150 in like middle school because I wanted a gold wall. Maybe it was early high school, but yeah, I was just texting me right now and he said, did you hork down some grub? And I'm like, yes.
I think you will.
Do you think I look good with them or no?
I think you look good anyway, with them or without
them. Really?
Yeah, I think you look good.
Thank you.
But if they're bugging, you cut them.
Yeah, I think I don't like the Sabrina Carpenter, like... Okay, I changed. I don't know how to... I don't really have, like, the scissors to cut hair either, so I'm just gonna... That feels really good, guys. Cut in here. I'm going to tell you about the first dog I ever had in my life. His name was Mr. Sandy, and he was like this black Chiweenie weenie dog like mix. And Mr. Sandy lived with us in Deming, which is a really small town in New Mexico, and there's a lot of mesquite bushes there. Well, Mr. Sandy did not like us, like not one bit. He was not a fan of us at all. Best dog people back then, because I mean, as a family, that was our first childhood. That was my first childhood dog. And he was so cute. He was black and he was like a little long, and when my parents first got him, we kind of didn't know if he was a boy or a girl. And I remember watching like SpongeBob, even though I wasn't allowed to watch it. And so that's where I got the name Sandy. And I was like, oh, it's a girl, like Sandy. Sandy's so cute. But it ended up being that Sandy was a boy, so we had to name him Mr. Sandy. This fella like hated us. Like he hated us. He did not like us. He wanted to run the street. We were coming home from church and I was like, Mom, is that Mr. Sandy? And like my parents fling the door open. They stop and they're like, Mr. Sandy, come back home, Mr. Sandy. And Mr. Sandy took off into the mesquites. Like he hated us that much. He like did not want to come. He's like, I'd rather be in the prickly pines of the mesquite bushes in Deming, New Mexico than be with you people. Like, the most racist dog we had. But we got redemption because we had another dog recently and he passed away this year. So I get like a little sad and emotional thinking about him because he was like one of the most sassy, like beautiful, funny, creative, like I don't know, this dog had so much personality and like I don't know how to explain it to people who like never met him. Like his feet stood like this and my mom would get mad at people who would make fun of his feet because she thought it was beautiful. And I mean like it made him really unique and he was $40 off of Facebook Marketplace a couple years ago and we're like really grateful that we were able to get him off of Facebook Marketplace because we're thinking like what if somebody didn't want to care for him and all of his like medical needs because he kind of had a lot of problems and he only lived about 4 years old, I think maybe 5. And so it maybe more than that, maybe I don't know, I'm not too sure, but he was kind of a younger dog but it was the fact that he had a lot of medical problems. So he died this year and it's been kind of sad knowing that he's gone, but it's all like I feel like redemptive because we had a dog that hated us and we've definitely gotten better as pet owners, like as a family, like playing with our dogs, taking them for walks. And like I know like back then we really wanted that dog to love us, Mr. Sandy, but he didn't want to be a part of our family. But like Jack, like I think he wanted to be a part of our family, and so I'm just sending this as like a little, if you miss somebody this holiday season or going into the new year, just like, I don't know, I've been thinking of good things about him, and I miss him a lot. Like, we all miss him, and it wasn't the same, like, going home and just seeing my other 2 dogs. Like, I love them so much, like, but like, when you're missing a piece of your family, it feels so weird. And I know he's like just a dog, but like dogs are like your family too. And I'm not like that crazy about dogs, but I don't know, I just feel so bad. And I don't know, I hope Mr. Sandy got whatever he wanted because he miss him. So my heart goes out to people who are missing friends and family and pets and loved ones that didn't get to make it all the way to 2025, and I'm just praying for a lot of peace in your heart and lots of joy for the new year and new beginning, in or out. But I love doing the top part. Like, the crown is my favorite because you can kind of like make it really fun. Yeah, I'm gonna take out my little thing. I think I did an okay job. Like, they can go either straight down. They are a little crooked, but like, I don't think anybody's gonna be really looking at my bangs like that. And I love my hair. Like, I glossed it like a month ago, so it's like black and gold. Bangs are good look. I'm gonna keep them until they grow out again. But I love them. I think they're great. And now that I have like little, because last time I had bangs I didn't have the little rollers, so like they were never done ever, and I feel like they look so good now. I think Jaren's gonna really like them too, so that'll be good. They're definitely not straight, so I gotta just not look at anybody. I'm gonna go clean my room now and pack for my trip tomorrow.